going to blow your mind, this Gematria gem, okay? The widow's portion of flour and jar of oil that she gives to the prophet, I believe it's Elijah. Yeah, it's Elijah. There's more stuff in here. In order to, get, and she gets unending flour and unending oil. Well, what's glaring about those letters? It's double love perfectly. So every letter in flour divides by 3. Every letter in oil divides by 3. But put the two together and you get double love perfectly. Okay, no less you get the O-U-R doubled. So there's the hour in flour, and then take the word, if you put the word oil in front of the word flour, in order, mathematically, you get O-U-R. I-L is U, F-L is R. So put the word oil in front of flour. In order, you get O-U-R, O-U-R, which equals love, love, which is the first word of the Lord's Prayer, Our Father who art in heaven, which is actually the greatest commandment, love Father. Okay, so I'm reading right here, 1 Kings 17, verse 8 to 16. But you have to this is such a spiritual principle about giving a seed, okay, of providence to someone else, okay. Do all things by the word of the Lord. The main thing that you need in life is the personal voice of God at all times, okay. But there's a spiritual principle here that God, stands by, okay. You give a seed, okay, of something to someone else, and then God gives you a multiplied harvest back. So this widow is about to die. She's so poor. She has like a little oil left and a little flour left, okay, just enough to make a small portion, okay, and she was going to eat it for herself and her son as their last meal, okay. But Elijah says, don't be afraid. He says, make me a cake from the stuff first. And then he says, afterward, make some for yourself and your son. And then he has the word of the Lord. That's the main thing. He says, thus says Jehovah God of Israel, the bin of flour shall not be used up, nor shall the jar of oil run dry, until the day Jehovah sends rain on the earth. Okay, and so she gets unending flour and oil. But the amazing gem is that oil plus flour equals double love in order. And bread divides by 3, the number of love, of course. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, as if that wasn't good enough. We read that the bin of flour shall not be used up, nor shall the jar of oil run dry. Well, put the word bin together with the word jar. You get love perfectly. So let's get this straight. In the sovereignty of God, the woman has a bin of flour, and she has a jar of oil. Bin plus jar equals love. Oil plus flour equals double love. The whole thing is perfectly triple love. Amazing. And I believe Elijah is something silly as well. Elijah is a multiple of 3. He is 36. Yeah, he's 45. And I think Elisha, his successor, is love perfectly. Yeah. So Elijah divides by 3. He's 45, and Elisha is love perfectly 9 higher. Well, it's a tearjerker in the sovereignty of God. It's all about love. That's tearjerker.